Okay, so I'm sorry about the sound. My audio interface just got fried for some reason. There was a power outage. I think that must have done it. But yeah, the interface is shot. So I can't use my normal studio mic. So I don't know how I sound right now. This is on my headset. I can try the webcam microphone to see if that sounds better. But I have no idea how I sound to you guys. Is it all like canned and radio-y? That's what I've heard, but I don't know. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, figured. Sorry. Ah! I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die bad. How do I, I know there's a way to change color. Oh well. Thank you, 13 Soft. We recommend you start playing the spine-chilling story of School Scissors. Okay. $1980X. That would count as weird. Robed figures, yeah. And my nudie girl pinup has no face. I'm sorry if I'm not very talkative. I'm not going to be very talkative. Wow, I already know the end of the world is at hand? Suppose I do. Barely surviving the encounter with the skin hag at the nursery. It's a race against time. That's some backstory right there. Yeah, it's 1984. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with a whitest smile and the sharpest scissors. Why is it my job? No one else can. Friend has left you a notebook. If the rumors are true, to stop the tall woman with scissors, you'll need to perform a ritual to force her material form to appear in our dimension. This isn't obtuse. Accomplishing this first requires the drawing of an eldritch sigil and the lighting of holy candles. I can only hope he's left them somewhere around the school. Well, yeah. And I guess that's me. Looks surprisingly chipper. Again, that won't last. Oh, this is the color palette thing. Yeah. Well, I'm going to do what my first computer looked like. Although that you may not like it that much. My first computer was monochrome, and it was kind of orangey. What? What? What'd I do? What? Motherfucker, that is insidious. Bastard! They're gonna be like that, huh? You son of a bitch. Fuckers. Ugh. What? Don't lose it. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model. Its heart beating. Sight almost makes you sick. -1 stamina. It is moving there. Resolve this event. Well, that was a bitch slap for no reason. You feel like something horrible is happening within the school. Explore school? Ho! A tall woman with an unsettling face and twitching lips stops you. Happy you new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff to my new office? Actually, I'm looking for a tall woman. Very tall woman. Oh, she is tall. And you've got the freaky eyes. Maybe if she has her scissors, I can... If she has scissors, I could take them out of the box while I help her move. The creepy substitute teacher hands you some old books to carry. Among the mundane titles, you find one called Extinction of Mankind! You shudder, feeling the teacher's gaze on your back. Well, at least that's all I felt on my back. You found an additional page from your friend's diary. Somewhere. It seems that blessed chalk was left in the pool. Peek outside. I don't want to peek outside. I'll keep exploring the school. I want to go to the pool now. You enter the damp-smelling sport wing. You notice a backpack drifting on a swimming board in the middle of the pool. Could it be what you were looking for? You enter the pool and start swimming towards the backpack. Suddenly the water turns murky. I realize I just shit my pants in the pool. A bloated figure emerges from the murky water, blocking your only way out of the pool. Isn't every way out of the pool? Thank you, Mr. Penfold. Thank you, Hoshi. Dad? Bloated teacher. Thank you, changer of ways. Fill the combat sequence white bar with moves and click launch sequence to attack your enemy. You just wait there, bloated man. He looks strong. Clear. Okay, I can kick him. I don't have a weapon. I can kick him or not. And it looks like I don't have a choice but to fight. So, fight we will. I kick bloated teacher. Ow! He hit me. I don't know how hard he hit me. I think he hit me for 2 points. What is this? Defensive actions, spiritual actions. No, I'm not going spiritual in this guy. I guess we're just gonna go balls out on him. Kicking the shit out of him. He's got, okay, he's got 6 hit points left. This is our ool! Notice there's no P in it! Oh, he's beating my ass. This is... Next attack, okay, I need a guaranteed hit. I'll tune up the band and then kick him. Boom! Pardon me, I'm sorry. I have not been well. Ow, fuck, you cut me up, look at that. Oh. At least I found the chalk. You copied the sigil as best you can on the blackboard. Hopefully it'll be enough. Okay, what is the sigil? That? That looks like a clusterfuck. No, I don't have coronavirus. No, it's... I've been in bad shape. Just in general. Really, really bad shape. Why do I need to redraw the sigil? I don't want to redraw the sigil. Why would I do that? Okay, I gotta find candles, so... Oh. Been beat up. That is unhelpful. Okay, well, I guess we keep looking. Carefully enter the biology classroom. The one that scared the shit out of me? Yeah, The room seemed empty at first until you switched the lights on. You gasp in horror! Lying in a pool of blood is one of the teachers with a fruit knife in their hand. There's a jar of formaldehyde on the nearest table. No, this is pretty much the universal sign for get out. Mesmerized by the spiral pattern of the sea creature's skin, you step over the dead body. No, I don't. And then the voices start. I'm being attacked by the thing in the jar. Just get away from the jar. Get away. Back from the jar. Oh, hell. Back away from the jar. Alright, kick the jar. Oh, it's draining my brains. Okay, well, the combat is simplistic, to say the least. I am forced to punch myself. I kicked my own ass. Well, I keep missing, so I'm gonna do that tune up the band attack. Twice. Because I'm sick of missing. Ha! This should do it. Fuck you, fish head. Wait, what's that? Pick it up. Or pick it up. I found a lump of goo! Good for me! Thank you, L36 Run. Woohoo! Why would I just take this? I don't want a lump of flesh. The sound of scissors is getting louder. Since when were they around in the first place? Lump of flesh. Oh. It's undulating. But if I use it, I get 5 stamina and then flip this card. No, it's undulating and pulsating. I don't want this. Oh, I just... Oh. I gotta find candles. You find an old trophy case set in a seemingly abandoned corridor. Everything inside is covered in a thick layer of dust. One metal seems particularly valuable. Needs tiny key item. See, I just know if I break the glass, I'm gonna cut the shit out of myself because the game is gonna be a bastard that way. I will check the plaques and trophies. Luck check failure. Find a small trophy with a curious plaque. Grand champion of the cannibal eating contest, 1956. -2 reason. Fair enough. You found the holy candles in your friend's backpack. You lit them as instructed by the ritual. Everything is ready for the ritual. Well, my stamina is toast, so I better eat this lump of flesh. God damn it. Branded? You say he ran away. That's no good. Branded! Hey, what's that? Come in! It is you! Oh, it's Mrs. Face Sandwich! The sigil and holy candles don't seem to have any effect on this horrible monster! Have you drawn it wrong? Frozen in fear, you watch the twitching horror get closer. It raises its enormous scissors and croaks. Okay, well, that ritual is a lump of shit. Am I beautiful? You got 3 faces. All of them nasty. And she hurts like a bitch, man. Well, no, she is from the ritual because she's got to manifest in her corporeal form for some reason. Look at this. As you place lump of flesh on your wound and it connects with your body. It wasn't a good idea. Spiritual actions. Clap. I'm not doing any of this shit. Hell with that. Look for an improvised weapon. I'm gonna need one because she hurts. She looks like she hurts a lot. Lowers your experience by 5 and raises your chance to hit by 10% for the rest of this encounter. I like it. Defensive actions, run away, maybe? Oh, dodge, which takes a lot. Brace for impact. Ignores any special attack. No, I'm just gonna beat the shit out of her, I guess. Wish I had a weapon. I punch Scissor Woman. Horror! Scissor Woman stabs you. Has to borrow her scissors. Oh, this isn't gonna go well. I can't run from this encounter. I hit her 3 times. Ow! Oh, not good. Well, I'm pounding her. This is just a battle of attrition at this point. Oh no! Oh shit! She cut my face, man! Oh, not good. I got killed. I got cut. You will die at the beginning of your next encounter. I did all the searching I could. I couldn't find it. I couldn't find anything to use as a weapon or anything. Well, let's play the normal game, I suppose. True Chaos. Randomly select character, old god background, and more. Well, let's prepare the standard playthrough. I almost got her. I did, yeah. I think the dodging, the increase my chance to hit was a good idea. But perhaps I should have dodged more. Taking it real methodical, like 1 attack, 1 dodge. Whoa, meanwhile in Alexandria, 2,000 years ago, the supposed cause of destruction of the Library of Alexandria A perfect black marble statue has been recently rediscovered. It is currently waiting in the museum of our town for its premiere. Old Gods rule. Enemies deal extra combat damage. Perfect. Who am I? Old God. Oh, both me and all enemies deal extra damage. And I guess our old god is Ithotu, the Devouring Flame. I need a character sheet. What's my stats? I need to know about myself. Level 1, and I know nothing else. Oh, first time playing, click here. Ah, Chibi! At least there's a tutorial. Okay. Whoa. Sorry, my screen freaked out. Now the stats, I get the stats. Okay, funds is the new one. 3 equipment slots. A is the weapon, B and C is trinkets and armor, so I have nothing. Yes, turn on the combat tutorial. Yes, I like that. Yes. So I have no active case. My home. What did I tell my neighbor about mailing cats? I said don't do it. Choose an action. Watch TV, take a bath, change clothes, take a peek through peephole, back to town, start a new mystery, access your storage. I will take a bath. What temperature? Who gives a fuck? Warm water. There. Wow, I gained some XP just for taking a bath. Cool. Oh, there's a lot of mysteries going on. There's 5. The curious case of a contagious coma. Freaky feature of found footage. A vicious versus a violent vigil. Alarming account of abnormal arms. Eee. Chilling chronicle of a crimson cape. Thank you, Ransren. Rans, whatever you call it. Thank you. I will investigate the curious coma. More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. People try to wake the patients up, result with them falling into a coma themselves. So, don't try to wake them up. At least not like, hey, wake up! You can't investigate your home. Investigate the village location twice to complete this quest. Let's check the news reports about this weird disease and try to find the cause before more people fall asleep. Okay. How do I do this? It wants me to travel to school. Oh, I want to watch TV. If I'm going to check the news reports. I want to see the news. I don't know what to do. I'm already at school. Costs doom to enter the schoolyard, recruit allies, and learn gossip. Or study the current mystery. Here's my generic group of friends. Observe. Share a creepy story. Huh? How did you do on your English exam? Recently, the tap water in my entire neighborhood started tasting weird. Almost like ... No, don't trail off. Tastes like what? You're all very vague, and I don't like any of you. Akito is taking his pen apart and putting it back together over and over. They look fine. You guys want to investigate a mystery? Thank you, Michael. Share a creepy story. That costs me experience points. Why did that happen? Why did I do that? That did nothing for me. So, student B actively harms my perception. Oh, God. Well, I don't... Okay, so nobody likes me. Fuckers. I don't want to access the rooftop neither. Oh, that was a bummer. Study the current mystery. You feel the gaze of a librarian. I don't want to study old tomes. I don't really make notes. I draw little squiggly sperms in all the books. I am baffled. Okay, now I'm home. Watch TV. I want to watch... Okay, investigate the village location. Okay, let's investigate the village. Why am I screwing around for? Music is making me very tense. No one answers when you knock at Professor Takeuchi's door. This is odd, since he's normally punctual at his appointments. The smell of blood tells you that something's wrong. Quickly open the door and make your way inside. There's no sign of the professor, but the quantity of blood everywhere leaves little doubt as to what happened. Actually, there's quite a bit of doubt as to what happened. I mean, in a general sense, he bled a lot. But how and why? Knowledge check success. You notice a book lying on the floor. You pick it up to notice that 4 pages have been torn out. You memorize the title of the book, but you don't need to know what it is. What is the title of the book? What is it? What is it? You stumbled upon a forgotten bookstore in a small alley. The interior is cluttered with dusty old tomes, animal bones, weird vials, and a mogwai. Stuffed exotic animals you don't even recognize. Can I help you? Asked the tiny man behind the counter. I have things that will surely help you in your quest. How do you know I'm on a quest? I could buy a spell, buy a magic item. Sorry, just looking. Or tell him I'm Yakuza. The tiny man hands you his package. I'm sure you'll make good use out of this. Whatever it is. Good luck with that. Magic, flesh, defeat vampire. Well, I'm guessing the sumbitch who lost this one said back. Yeah, I'll get it. Yeah, thank you. This is the best $100 I ever spent. The old man from the village hands you... What? He hands me another package. This should help you understand the illness. Dust of seeing. Momentary renders invisible creatures partially visible. But what is it? You're a strange old man. And as usual, like everyone else, you're very vague. Okay, so I've solved the quest. Let's check the news reports. Why is there a circle around the school? If O's didn't do those drawings, then who did? Common writer O's? Give me a break. Oh, student D. Why does it seem like all of the characters that join me are active drags on my life? This is too close to real life. Forced to help you. Forced to help me. What I want? Come out here! I'll fucking kill you. Well, I'm keeping her with me because, damn it, she's funny. Travel to hospital. Check the... Travel to apartments downtown. I guess we'll keep investigating the village? At least I could throw her in front of stuff. Our master's coming and we can all bask in its glory. Hey, Miki, why don't you deal with this thing? A magician? Time needed 49.5. He does 1 strength damage, has 7 power. Why is a magician attacking me? Can I help you, Chris Angel? Hey, okay, well, I don't take shit from magicians, so... Magician saps strength ring. Fucker. Why can I not launch the sequence? Oh, it wants me to go here. Pick up an... Oh, it wants me to find a weapon. Okay. That's... Okay, not a bad idea. Alright. I found a broken bottle! Look, a new item has appeared, and that's in your inventory. Oh, I didn't hit him with the bottle. Shit. Glass tulip. Well... Stitch this, Jimmy. Hey, look, I made an asshole disappear. Why did he do that? I gotta tell you, I'm already stymied on this mystery. Investigate village. Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood is starting to change. Location's threat level increases. I have a very bad feeling about this. Well, what can you do? The guy with a bag on his head pulls me behind a building. Two menacing masked figures block your escape. Do you serve the old ones? Yes! We knew it! The prophecies were true! The masked figures relax a bit, taking off their mask. We apologize for this, Master. +2 allies, +10 doom. Asato and Yoichi! I have a witch friend. And doubles my available funds. So a salaryman and a witch. But only if I let her go? Okay. I've made new friends. Oh, that's not supposed to be there. You stand in the middle of the field frozen in terror. A rip in our reality shows the horrible future of our planet. Seeing the familiar figure looking back at you, you can't help but wonder if it's our world or just an... You can't help but wonder if it's our world that's just an illusion. I'm not going in the portal! I question my sanity. You fall to your knees, dry heaving. Nothing will ever be the same. I've been cursed. All things considered, could have turned out worse. Following a weird gargling sound. See, this is the problem. I would never follow a gargling sound. Standing in the shadow, you notice a person wearing a policeman's uniform. See here. It's a drunk cop. You've made a horrible mistake. My God! What's wrong with your face? You got a weird potato head, dude. Oh, and he hurts, too. I don't see any advantage in attacking Lumpy Officer. So, can I run? As in, escape? If succeeded, ask your ally to distract the enemy. Faster combat action for the duration of this encounter. If failed, lose a random ally. Base chance 70%. Huh. How the fuck do I get out of here? Run. Get out of here. I can't run. At least I don't know how. Oh, run away. Ends the encounter for a doom penalty. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I consider that a success. Getting into a rumble with that motherfucker was not going to be a winning proposition. Keep investigating the village. The museum started hanging up posters promoting the Greek art exhibition, unaware of the danger. The opening night may prove to be the last night for all of us. Ethodu is coming, and you know the date. And now you know the date. Sooner than I thought. He's gonna be at the museum exhibition? Cool. That seems to have nothing to do with what I'm investigating, but, you know. Bad decisions raise the threat level, making it more dangerous to explore in the future. Check the news reports about this weird disease. I know, I'm sorry if I'm obsessing over this, but I'm doing something wrong, and I don't know what. Travel to the hospital. As part of the therapy, some patients took part in art classes. Art therapy is so bullshit. Come along, my cultist friends. You meet with your friend, who has recently started her nurse practice. You lazily chat on the roof of the hospital, watching the sunset. Now would be the perfect opportunity to ask you about the recent unearthly events. So let's ask! Her stories about missing patients, mysterious surgeries, and a strange infection are helpful, but they kill the mood. I got attacked by a cop with a potato for a head. The mood is ruined. Let's go to the school. Thank you, Parazzo. Walking through the crowded space, someone bumps into you and apologizes. Thief! Oh! Oh, my money! Ah. Getting access to the student database would certainly speed up your investigation, but the receptionist would never allow it. There was only a way to make her go away for a while. You've got something in your... Yeah. Well, I don't have that have her as an ally. And I wasn't able to convince the receptionist. Reports mention a patient 0. With the trail growing cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a similar case have happened in the past? A trip to the library might be a good idea. Sure. It was a complete waste of time. I spent the whole day reading about cute dogs, giant vegetables, and the occasional accident. Knowing me, it was probably the dogs. The investigation has stalled, ladies and gentlemen. While taking an elevator, you get a terrible feeling as if something bad is about to happen. Luck check failure! Elevator doors open, revealing a black mass of eyes and teeth pouring into the elevator, biting and suffocating you. Later, you wake up at a doctor's office. A nurse discovered you lying unconscious on the floor. It slimed me. That was unpleasant. And the doom is starting to pile up. I have no money, so visiting the store would not help. But now it wants me to go to the hospital again. Following the ghastly music, you find yourself in a forest! Which is distinctly not a hospital. Oh! Head like a hole! Jesus! At least it doesn't hurt that much. Oh, she stabbed me with one of her ribs. Why is she called Ribcage Woman? The Almighty Sarlacc face is more accurate. I think I just killed a person, you guys. Let's get out of here. Someone has been branding patients with occult symbols. Assume the worst or not an option. Branded like cattle! Interesting. That actually is interesting. But not helpful. Patient Zero's house seems empty. You should search it carefully. Wonder if I should get those... You know what? I'm gonna get those spells. Did you hear... Never mind. Mind Drain, or Absorb. Deals 3 damage, cost 2 reason. Eesh. But at least it is something non-physical. Deals 2 damage, gain 2 stamina, cost 4 reason. You know, I don't have a lot of that to spend. This is not going well. Something is wrong! You don't see anyone on the street and you could have sworn it was crowded a minute ago. And my reason takes another hit. That man dabbled in magic. You found a journal describing certain village and instructions for a summoning ritual. It seems that he tried to contact a being from the dream realms. But why? Yeah, seeing 2 chopped off heads. Can't help but wonder who's been preparing your food for the past week. What connection? What? research occult notes, call the police, or do nothing. Well, the last cop I dealt with had a potato for a head, and he wasn't very receptive. Unfortunately, reading his notes didn't help me any. This sucks. You stopped by a masked man wearing a lab coat. He introduces himself as a researcher from Tokyo University, testing a new treatment method that would revolutionize modern medicine. Handing out a pile of documents, he tells you he can heal your wounds for free. Just gotta sign here. Why are you sweating so much, pal? I need therapy. My reasons. I'm fine physically. There it is. Let's hope you find an answer here. Let's just go right in the quarantine ward. You've managed to sneak through the floor, avoiding the police, and finally reach the quarantine wing, where all the coma patients were brought in. Their pulses slowly weakening, and the blood pressure dropping. You must hurry. I'll use my magic dust of seeing! Yahoo! Yahoo! It's the Fluke Man! It reveals weird, elongated monsters hanging from the ceiling, one above each bed. Each creature is connected to a patient with an undulating tendril. As you try to process everything, one of the disgusting creatures raises its head and looks in your direction. Yo! What are you doing to these people? The creature causing the contagious coma plaguing your town is taking notice of you. You must defend yourself or perish. Ooh! Ow! I can only take 2 hits from this thing. That's no good. That's actually real bad. Ask an ally to distract their... Yeah, I'll do that. It's not a vampire, is it? Could it be a vampire? Brace for impacts. No, not meditating. Can't run. Clap, bow, pray. Attack boost. Need a gun. Well, what's this? Unplug life support. The monster seems to gain its strength from the sleeping patients. Unplugging life support of one of them will weaken it, but kill that patient. Interesting. It's gonna fuck me up, I tell you what. Okay, let's try dodging. That took everything I had. I gotta try. I can't even prepare my attack, damn it. Slow down, slow down! Yoichi managed to distract the Dream Devourer. You prepare yourself to dodge the incoming attack. You dodge the attack! Well, I don't want to kill anyone if I don't have to. But I may not have the luxury of that choice much longer. but dodging seemed to help. So it takes 48 to do that, 77 to do that. So 80, 120, 160. Do 3 attacks. Yeah. Oh, I only get 2. Okay, well, I guess I gotta do. Oh! Not enough time! Alright, let's try hacking him down. Oh, I know what to do. Boop, 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 boop. There. Ah, hell. Oh, that really hurt. He hit me anyway. Oh, I'm gonna die, but we're gonna go down. We're gonna go down swinging. Yes! I'm actually doing pretty good. If my luck holds out, I could do this. Big if. Wait, forgetting a spell gives me reason back? Ooh! Good call. That's gonna save my gonna save my ass. Oh. I can take him down with one hit, or I can risk everything. I can take him down by unplugging a patient. But if I risk it all and try to dodge this next attack, I can take him down in 2 rounds. But it costs 3 reason to do it, so I've got to chance it. I missed both times. Damn it. Oh. Oh. I even amped up my attack for that. He got me. I will die at the beginning of the encounter. You've advanced to the next experience level, but I'm gonna die. What? Select perk and stat. Leadership, +1 charisma, +1 perception. Art knowledge. So I gotta blow my point on getting my reason back. Art knowledge seems like it might help. But I don't know. We'll see. I just squeaked by it! The creature's severed body falls on the floor and starts melting slowly. The remaining part slithers back into the now closing hole in the ceiling. You managed to catch a glimpse of the other side. I wish I hadn't. The other side makes you fall on your knees. It wasn't body you've managed to cut off. It was just a finger. Gross? Shaken, you sneak out of the hospital. One thing is certain, though. It's the end of this weird illness. At least I fucked his finger up. Dream Eater. Hospital is now safe. Knowledge is key. 30 experience points. Thorough investigation. Yeah, it's pretty thorough. I got a whole -3 on the Doom counter. I am not looking good. Maybe I should have signed that guy's healing plan. The old god stirs. Roads leading out of town were closed by the police. I wasn't planning on leaving. Inside your mailbox, you find a small key. Take a bath. Okay. Cold water, extra reason gained. Warm water, small. Oh, well, that really helped. What outfit to wear? Sakhalin? What? I'm guessing this is purely cosmetic. Access storage. Click the robot? What robot? There's no robot. On the clothing screen. Robot. Inside a figurine, you find some money. Neat. So there is some interactivity on the game. Okay. Interesting. I bet. Well, if I take another, I don't think it'll let me take another bath. Yeah. Some of our readers report a strange tall man dressed in white taking the metro after dark, apparently stalking lone passengers. Doesn't really seem like news, but okay. Ew. Huh. Nice phone, idiot. I'm really not up for investigating. But I guess mine is not to reason why. Alright, what would knowledge of art and a vampire heart be best applied to? Let's try this one. A new game is spreading among your friends. Oh, not Akamanto! Oh, hell! I know about Akamanto. Fuck! Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay, Akamanto. There is a legend in Japan, a ghost story, I guess, if you will, that if one spends too much time at the toilet in school, I guess after classes or something like that, there will be a strange man, or creature, or entity, who approaches you and offers you a choice between red toilet paper or blue toilet paper. If you choose the red toilet paper, he takes a knife out and slashes you to pieces. If you choose the blue toilet paper, he drowns you, then takes a knife and slashes you to pieces. If you say you'd rather have white paper, or you give him a smart-ass answer, he takes a knife and slashes you to pieces. Basically, you're getting slashed to pieces. Allegedly, the only way to escape Akamanto is to just decline toilet paper from him. Say, no thank you, and then run very quickly. No, this is not red pill, blue pill. Both choices just... they end poorly for you. A lot of Japanese ghost legends are like that. There's really a no-win scenario on these, on most Japanese ghost legends. My question is, where does he purchase red or blue toilet paper? But the thing is, you ask him that and he slashes you to pieces. Oh, fuck. One of your friends says he doesn't believe in curses and is going to complete the dangerous dare. No, don't do it. He's real. Oh, he's real. Okay, I'm cutting you loose, Hachi. I'm actually gonna explore the hospital, and maybe I can find some healing here, or therapy? We'll try it once. This didn't turn out well, because I hear disgusting slurping sounds coming from a closet. I can see you're busy right now. I'll come back some other time. I can think of no benefit to dancing with you, ma'am. Just none. So I'm gonna get the funk out of here. Woohoo! Think of the XPs? I think of my 7 hit points. And I'm aware my doom is growing. What isn't? The shit, it's getting hip deep. Only getting deeper. Alright, let's go to school. I'm Dannon, this is Dave. When Akamanto asks which paper do you want, you must refuse anything. This is correct. He wasn't the same since he came back. Akino is staring at the sky as he is oft wont to do. They are both staring at the sky like morons. You want to come with me and, I don't know, hit the toilet? They do not. Everyone agrees you can't take anything the man offers you, though. This is true. Accepting any toilet paper from Akamanto is a bad idea. Well, is a fatal idea. And he is gonna beat my ass. Feeling like you are on the brink of losing your mind, you decide to visit your parents' old friend, Father Yasugi. Hey, kiddo, says the priest who's currently moving some boxes out of the church building. Did you lend a hand? Where are you going? And what's that weird fucking button you got? Lifting the box, you feel your back cracking. He invites me inside for a cup of hot tea and home-baked cookies, made to one of the parishioners. You explain your situation to him. Akamanto, yes. He listens, but does not help. That was a net gain, I guess. Maybe there's a mention of Akamanto in the city's library. Don't seek him out! We know how to get rid of him! Needs hot bath skill. How do I address my weakened state? Take a nap, jog around the block, buy a coffee. I'll buy a coffee. All missing girls were apparently members of the school swimming team. Maybe someone saw the kidnapper stalking them. Wait. Kidnappings? I thought we were investigating Akamanto. Fuck it. I investigated the wrong area, let's know. It's getting dark as you arrive at the cemetery, and shadows move in fantastic and unaccountable ways between tombstones. Finding the right grave may prove to be a challenge. Needs shovel. I feel someone looking at me. I will run in terror. Worth it. Hearing footsteps behind you, you realize you are not the only student here. A girl wearing a demon's mask starts giggling as she's getting closer. Nice Oni mask! This broken bottle has been my best friend. Wow, she hurts a lot! Perfect. Oh, she fucking cut me with a box cutter? God damn it! Ow! You bitch. Wait, what's that? Pick it up! Steak knife! Ho-ho! Things are improving! Not much, though. Damage 3, speed 90, chance to hit 70. It's not much better, but it is better. A little bit better. One of the articles mentions a young doctor performing life-saving surgery. Well, I just got slashed with a fucking box cutter, so I better go to the hospital. You find yourself in an old, unused part of the hospital. You take a deep breath and regret it. The disgusting smell of thawed remains still lingers in the room. Yeah, it tends to do that. It used to be the hospital's mortuary, where doctors determine the causes of death. Pull the cloth off the dissection table. That can't end well. Search the cabinet or check out the freezer. Yeah, I think that's where we'll find the smell. Something flashes in the corner of a dusty drawer and you reach for it. It's a sewing kit, which may come in handy later. Hey! 3 stamina and -1 charisma. You learn that the doctor suddenly left the hospital after the latest murder, taking all the records with him. Why would he do that? That's not the only bad news today. Your friend didn't come to school today, and another body has been supposedly found. Yeah, I guess I'd better. Shouldn't you ask a doctor to do it? Eh. The pool is empty at this hour. It's dark, but you could swear something suddenly moved under the surface. No, I know something. There's a bloated teacher in there. Let's check out the lockers. Someone left their wallet in one of the open lockers. Score! Yesterday, she told me she saw it again. So the gossip is not helpful either. You were always such a kidder. Something growl coming from behind a corner. What are you, boy? You hold on to your steak knife. Get back, wench! I will cut you! Wow! These enemies are badasses. Fuck. That's... And I got no reward for that. Fighting is a sucker's game. But I found out the cursed toilet is on the 3rd floor. Joy! Shop for items from the dog store. Why is dog helping me? Okay, so he doubles my funds. Let's have him leave. Where I'm going, you must not follow. I bought a new item. Woof. Experience equals funds. Man. Restock, rerolls items, cost 3 doom. Thank you, dog. Yes, there's a sanity mechanic. You're about to see me lose. Hey! She was nice to me before. There's no turning back now. You step into the last stall and prepare to take the most dangerous shit of your life. Squish, squeak. The sound of rubber boots and an unknown liquid dripping on the tiles. You can see the top of his head. He's taller than any man you've ever seen. Hey, you want some paper? You want the red or the blue? The tall man on the right. I think I chose an option that was grayed out, but it let me do it. I don't know what happened there. But now reality is crumbling, so that can have been a good development. Oh. Oh. You took your face off. And it looks like he hits really hard, too. So I'm like now in the outer planes. This is really bad. This is no good. This is no good. This is no good. And he fucked me up. Oh, I dodged. Oh, good. But, yeah, I got some uphill work to do. Nothing to it but to do it. Ah, hell. I don't suppose he's a vampire. That'd be too much to ask, wouldn't it? Can't run. I'm only going to get one attack off a round. That sucks. Yeah, I better just accept my fate. I'm actually, I agree with you. I had a good run. That was a good run, in my opinion. Probably wasn't a good run, but yeah. Soon the herald will take me to the shattered court. I have no mouth. I got killed by the fucking toilet paper ghost. Oh, that was a secret ending? I guess I should be honored. Oh, I can do 2-bit display. Yep, games used to look like this. Well, they didn't. They weren't this adult-oriented, but yeah, graphics, this is about as good as I got. True chaos. I guess I do this. Same bad as before. But this one has a spell. Cauterize. Which is +2 health, one time only. Okay, well, I've seen worse. I've definitely seen worse. What is that? Huh. Is there still money in the robot? There is! Teen witch. Oh! Scandalous. I better start off relatively nondescript, you know. Oh, not mermaids. I have bad experience with mermaids. Rotten report of rancid ramen. I must know. It seems like perfectly good ramen. I fail to see the problem. What is its true power? Dog meat? Human meat? Flesh of the gods themselves? The food critic has a manic look as he describes the ramen. The description makes your stomach churn. Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about our real Lord and Savior? The day of reckoning is coming, says the voice on the other side of the line. You don't like the way the man on the other side of the line puts an accent on real. Real? Are you still there? I'll hear him out. That was a bummer. You learn some useful bits of information about your nemesis. Humanity is doomed! It doesn't sound like I learned anything at all. That sucked! I gotta tell you, that was not a net positive. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Why was I sleeping here? Open up! I know you're there! What do you want? Dexterity check success! Before you can answer, the door's letterbox suddenly opens and an unknown invader tries to look inside. Boop! Luckily, you managed to stand still. In a couple of minutes, the man retreats. Probably unsure if you're home. No, he's just getting his battering ram. The only true way to investigate is to get into the restaurant yourself. Yep. Eat the stuff. Eat the stuff! Not wanting to wait for an elevator, you take the rarely used stairs. You suddenly trip, but grab the railing at the last second. When you get up to inspect, it will cause you to trip, you freeze in terror. It is slowly standing up. I am so sorry, mister. Oh! I'm gonna get out of here. Bye. It seems you are not the only one wanting to try for yourself. You stand in line for hours. Your questions fall on deaf ears and you're shunned. So after all that, no ramen. Fuck. I need to shop. Compass. Well, the steak knife, that's hard to turn down. What was the other thing? A compass? Oh, new stuff. Camera and flashlight. Take a flashlight. Give the dog exact change. Discard 2 item cards to complete this quest. The investigation is starting to take its toll. Why does nobody know how to take a hot bath? Where's the skill? Well, I'm out of money now. Didn't last. Oh, equip the flashlight? Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you. The smell around the restaurant is overpowering. Grease, rot, and... is that blood? Probably! Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. Looks like someone or something tore out his throat. That. Bummer. I'm not taking his gun. Ooh. Didn't tear out his throat, but instead carved an occult symbol with something sharp. You try to remember the shape and escape before anyone arrives. Okay, what was the shape? I don't get to know what it is, huh? It's finally my turn to order! One ramen onegaishimasu. Thank you, Nehelenyo. You won't destroy my life's work! He's got Betty Davis eyes. Blah. I could take this guy. Otaku fanboy. The Red Bull is pushing your face. So crowded, your force. Sounds like it's like two different things are happening at the same time, and like I just killed a man, and then there's ramen being put in my. I don't understand. I'm investigating an oddly shaped package. When you enter a metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package on the seat opposite you. It's marked with my name. You reach for the package, but hesitate. That icy feeling settling in the pit of your stomach. I gotta open the package. It's full of blood! With a slick hand, you fill a vial of the soup and walk out. Neat! Suppose if I follow the gravy, I'll find the meat. With the pulling of some delicate strings, you get the ramen into a lab. What should I send to the laboratory? Just the vial of ramen soup? I missed something. There was that discard two items I didn't do. You feel ill looking at the charts. While they couldn't identify some of the particles, they did discover a highly addictive drug in the broth. The ramen restaurant must be closed immediately! They were putting crack in the ramen. I missed that ramen. Ending B. At least he moved on to other places. Rioters are gathering around the downtown area. The police are hopeless. I actually took relatively little abuse that time around. Change clothes. Light switch. Weird, nothing happens. Oh, I'll check out the mermaids. God help me. The janitor was obsessed with mermaids. He collected every scrap of the legend about them in the school basement. Oh, this is gonna go. This is gonna be nasty. No, not downtown. That's where the rioters are. God damn it. All right. I don't fucking care. The road seemed to twist and turn. Are you not looking, trapping you in the neighborhood? Get lost or needs map. To Doom. Asking around neighborhood got you some results. All the girls attended the same school. Well, I gotta investigate the seaside for some reason, so I'll do that. Hardware store. The town's docks are a mix of modern warehouses, small shops, and bars where the alternative crowd gathers. I not only failed to recruit followers, but I succeeded in recruiting some kind of followers. Not the kind I wanted. Hi! It's a Fanto! That ended poorly. But whatever. You again! Oh! Yee! Creeper! I hate creepers. Fucking creeper. Training, go inside. Hey! Somebody helpful! Access rooftop. I don't want to be up here in the rain. Thank you. Thank you. You notice a strange black doll propped up against the wall. Bitch! Wake up, bitch! The doll isn't a doll! Your sudden movement causes tiny black spiders to flee. Well, that's right on my nightmare spot right there. Don't like that. But I find a notebook containing handwritten and detailed notes about the swimming club itself and mermaids? Travel to Morbid School. There's a more morbid school. Fucking fantastic. A nauseating stench stops you. Someone has scattered rotting fish guts everywhere and hung up countless fish heads. I count 4. Whoever the kidnapper may be, they seem to be really obsessed about mermaids. Inside the science lab, you find a plan of the town's sewer system. Hang on level. Self-therapy. Forgetting spells regains extra reason. 2 additional spell slots available. Oh, I gotta go with the luck. And let's go with increasing one of these. I gotta increase my strength. I'm weak. Someone has marked a path leading for the sea. Oh, pardon me. I don't know what this has to contribute, but neat. There's something wrong here. Weird apathy seemed to infect every adult you ask for help. No, that's just adults. Experts are baffled by the sudden appearance of 20 stone statues lined up in a row in the middle of Ooh Park. You compare the sewer plan with the school map and suddenly it dawns on you. School basement! That must be the place the kidnappers keeping missing swimmers. I thought I had ascertained that much, but okay. I'm gonna have to fight this guy. I don't want to do that. But I suppose... this door shouldn't be there. It shouldn't lead anywhere. More importantly, it shouldn't pull you in. I don't want to go in the door that shouldn't be there. There's no turning back now. You bust through the door to the janitorial closet, but it's already too late. The latest missing girl is lying on a dirty mattress, the upper part at least. Ew. The tail of a fish has been crudely sewed in place of her legs. She was too weak and died, you hear the mad janitor say. He looks you up and down. Maybe you'll do. He's trying to create a rice of pipples. I think you need to re-examine your method, pal. Oh, he's got an axe. Bummer. Ask my ally to distract the enemy. That might help. Topple a lamp. A spark from the broken bulb should set the highly flammable cleaning fluids on fire. Force manhole open without tool. Try to open the manhole cover present in the janitor's office. Well, I don't have a tool, though. Well, I'll give that a try. And I'll brace for impact. I can't. It takes too long. Damn it. Ask my ally to distract the enemy. Yeah, I'll do that. Good luck, ally. Student F tried to distract a mad janitor, but died! She just died. So I take it I did not open the manhole. Whatever's in this manhole better be fucking awesome. Fuck. So far. not really exciting me. He's beating the shit out of me, you realize that? I am not getting this thing open. But I'm committed now. Yeah, he fucked me up. I tried 5 times. But I ran away finally. But I'm gonna die. Yo! To your horror, a scaly hand reaches from the open manhole and pulls the screaming janitor inside. Silence. After a few seconds, I feel like an eternity. A grotesque half-human, half-fish thing slowly emerges. It takes a look at the mutilated corpse and sighs. You had a good idea about the 2 halves, but the fish should be on top. That's pretty good. You had it backwards. But I died. Oh wait, I got to 0. Does 0 mean I live? No, I think I'm dead. Somehow I survived. Not looking too good, though. Well, I cleared 2 adventures. Your aunt had sent you a letter inviting you for a curious-sounding festival. Held every 27 years in a small village. That's a strange interval. I don't like the sound of it. But my parents agree I need a break from all this stress. And the fact I got my fucking ass chopped to bits by the janitor and a fire axe. What's the worst thing that could happen? Today's goal, explore the weird village. You get up and take a deep breath before looking around. Small village. I doubt someone's waiting for me. To progress with this mystery, choose actions that will advance the clock. As you learn about the terrible secret of this village, more actions will unlock. You know, really, I could just use, like, bed rest in my vacation. Check out the inn, your room. You wonder if anyone's cleaned it in the last 27 years. Wait, what's that? It didn't tell me what that was. Something happened and I don't know what. One whole hit point. Enjoy the festival. Explore the weird village. Well, we gotta at least check out the festival. Few stands are already open, but you can't shake off the feeling something is wrong. Really. Okay. Oh, enjoy festival. Buy souvenirs. Look for friends. I don't have any friends. Hey there! Would you like to test your luck? It's this fine game. Get one ticket or get two. What? Oh, I can't even afford raffle tickets. Bummer. A friend returning from a trip to Africa has invited me to dinner. This time they've outdone themselves. It's a real feast full of exotic meals. It's getting late and you can't stay for long, but the host asks if you want to take anything with you. I knew you'd like the steak. It's real wildebeest. Long pig steak. Yum. A weird sound wakes you up. You step closer to the window and look out. You can't see anything and get ready to go back to bed when suddenly the moon comes from behind the thick clouds. 3 hooded figures standing at the forest edge. One by one they light their torches and disappear. What was that about? They all wore strange masks. Thank you, Tigor. It's said that a famous priest died upon this rock. Knowledge check success. You feel the newfound knowledge forming in your mind. I can't believe that worked. Multiply wound. Deals damage to an enemy, which increases the lower your stamina is. Well, that's lucky. Following a trail of rotten fruit, you stumble on a small forest shrine. It's probably dedicated to some local spirit. The small statue looks like a Diglett. Wow, that's my only options: pray or kick it over. You discover a small piece of paper tucked behind the statue. But I don't get to know what's on it, huh? Guess not. Wet splash behind you makes you stop. You slowly turn around to see a young girl slowly walking in your direction. In her eyeball, there's a swarm of disgusting worms. One of them falls to the floor with a wet splash. One of the eyeballs or one of the worms? One of the eyeballs. Boy, you got a real condition there. That's going to be a problem. I missed. God damn it. She reaches to her eye socket. Oh, crap. She's winding up for something big. She grabs a handful of worms and shoves them in my mouth. That's gross. Ah, oh, fuck, she got me. Damn it. I died. And reality crumbled. Again, I think I had a good run. Got the shit kicked out of me, that's for sure. And I took her to hell with me. Well, that's World of Horror. As unforgiving as you'd expect a eldritch mythos type game to be. Also as difficult to understand as you'd expect a Japanese horror game to be. I give it approval. I give it my thumb up. But I'm done with it for now. It is 6 in the morning here. I have no idea what else to play. I never do. Again, I'm sorry about the sound. Hopefully the headset worked out. Return of the Obra Dinn. I was naughty. I beat Return of the Obra Dinn off stream. Now, while it's true, I can't possibly remember all the outcomes for everyone. I probably do remember enough to just kind of breeze through it. Thank you, Spoon Jester. I honestly, the Final Fantasy VII remake, I don't give a shit. I'm not trying to be negative. I don't give a shit. And I mean, it's if you're having fun, cool. They should have done this thing years ago, years and years ago, entire console generations ago. So if you're enjoying it, I swear to God, I am so pleased for you if you're having fun with it. That's what a game should be. I don't have a personal bias against it just because it's Final Fantasy. Far from it. I hope it's good. But I just don't give a shit. But if you want to know I've probably told you this story, but I have actually never beaten Final Fantasy VII. It was in high school. I was playing the game, and I did everything. You know, I did everything there is to do in this game. So I get to the very, very last save point before Sephiroth, before the final battle. I go all the way there. I save. I had a test in school the very next day, and I was already up too late. I was gonna get some sleep, so I saved the game. After the test, I was gonna come home and play the game. I did the test, did great. Came home, loaded the game up. Memory card was corrupted. Everything on it was toast. Everything. That was it. I mean, I'd be goddamned if I was going to play through that whole game again just to get to that point. And this was before This was before you could, nowadays you could probably download a save game and put it on a memory card, but this was before that. You couldn't do that. No, it was done. It was over. Pardon me. I was so pissed off. I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I never had a problem with my PlayStation until then. Well, apparently the remake doesn't cover the whole game yet, so even if I did play the remake, I wouldn't get even close to where that point of the game was. It majorly changes the plot. Well, considering the plot to Final Fantasy VII sucks, major changes are likely to be a good thing. Really, the plot to Final Fantasy VII is fucking stupid. I know heresy, but now again, it it can you could love it and still admit that it's stupid. I mean, that's what the Doctor Who fan base is all about. I can't stop yawning. I hate that. I hate when people yawn in front of me, and I hate when I'm the one who's doing the yawning. Sorry. I know that's contagious. Yawning is contagious. That's why I hate doing it. But it's pretty late. Not that I'm going to go to sleep anyway. I Speaking of doing stupid shit, I got a tooth rotting out of my head. It hurts like a son of a bitch. I had an appointment with an oral surgeon uh, Friday morning, and I fucking slept through it. I can't believe I fucking did that. So now I gotta wait till Monday to get this fucking thing pulled out of my head. Yeah, I usually set an alarm, but I didn't this time because my phone is fucked. Everything's gone wrong. My life is a giant pile of shit right now. The Victor, it's one way to think about it, but if I've learned one thing over my many years is that it can always get worse. I know, I'm a ray of sunshine. I've been that way for months now. Oh, that reminds me. The lady with the scissors in the game, that's another like famous kind of ghost story. And it plays out a lot like Akamanto. Apparently, it's like this she's got the Glasgow smile. Her mouth is all fucking slashed. Okay. Apparently in the legend or the ghost story or whatever, this woman approaches you and she's wearing a mask. And she takes the mask off and she says, "Do you think I'm pretty?" And uh no, I'm sorry, she has the mask on. You don't see she has the mask on, she asks you, "Do you think I'm pretty?" If you say yes, she takes the mask off and says, "Now what do you think?" If you say no, I think she just fucking kills you. But if you say yes and she takes a mask off and she reveals her horrific face, she says, "Now do you think I'm pretty?" If you say yes, she takes a knife out and slashes your face just like hers, and she says, "Well, now you got one of your own. Good looking." If you say no, she takes out a knife and kills you. So again, it's one of those. It's one of those no-win scenarios of the yeah. Let me make you pretty too. It's one of those no-win scenarios. But apparently, there is a potential way to survive it without getting your face slashed up, and that is one to just run away. Apparently, people like just run. The second is to confuse her. So if she goes, "Do you think I'm pretty?" She shows you your face. "Do you still think I'm pretty?" And you kind of go, "Meh." Apparently, it confuses her so much you have a chance to run away. So like if you go like still bangable, yeah, you're like yeah, you turn around, yeah. Yeah, you put a bag over it. Yeah, you're nailable. She'll be like, "What the fuck? What the?" And then you're gone, just gone. It's kind of one of the like, if you had a Snickers bar, sorry, the Snickers bar, and then get away. But I remember watching uh, Ju-on the Grudge, the movie, the Japanese horror movie, The Grudge, and I wrote a really scathing review about it. I didn't like it at all. In that I found there to be like no drama to it. In that there's this grudge and it's this evil spirit, and there's no escaping it. If you piss off the ghost, you go in the house, you die. Everyone who faces it dies. There's no way around it. There's no way to beat it. So you're just watching people one after the other go into this house and die and die and die, and they all die in the same way. And I was like, there has to be some hope for it to be interesting. Anyway, so I had this friend who teaches English in Japan, and he actually was teaching the director of Ju-on English. And he told the guy what I said about how there's this evil and it just infects the land and there's nothing you can do about it. There's no cleansing it, there's no beating it, there's no reasoning with it. If you catch the attention of this shit, it fucking kills you. And there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing anybody can do about it. And it just gets worse. And he goes, "Yeah, your friend's really smart." That's it exactly. He says, "No, your friend totally gets it. He totally gets this movie." He's like, that's Japanese folklore. And I'm like, that sucks. That sucks that there's no hope. He goes, it does suck that there's no hope. That's the point. So okay, I mean that really is the difference between American horror and Japanese horror in a lot of ways. Is horror in Japan is just insurmountable. It'll fucking kill you, and it won't stop there. But my favorite bit, I can't remember what Grudge movie it was. I think it was either the second one or there was a made for TV. I saw all of them. And the Grudge has been going on a long time. So like a lot of people are dying. A lot of people have died. Uh, a lot of students go in there on a dare. Some people have tried to destroy the house. They've all died. They've all gotten killed. And so in whatever movie it was, uh, there's two cops. There's the getting too old for this shit cop, and there's the young go getter cop. And so all these people have died, and the young cop is like, we've got to look into this. And the old cop is like, I don't want nothing to do with this. He's like, what are you talking about? People are going into this house and they're dying. It seems like there's something in this house. We should probably go and stop it. And the old cop is like, fuck that. What do you mean, fuck that? I've been on this job for 35 fucking years. That house is bad news. I ain't going anywhere near it. He's like, what are you scared of ghosts? Yes! Yes, I am scared of fucking ghosts. He's like, you're going to look into this. Man, you are doing this on your own. And the young cop is like, I'm going to I'm going to go fix this. I mean, there's people who need help. There's people dying. I got to do this. And so the young cop goes off. And the old cop he's sitting on a park bench and he's like, fucking kids. 2 days to fucking retirement. And he's trying to drag me into this bullshit. And he's like, well, he's like, well, he's going to die, but at least I saved myself. I'm not going anywhere near that fucking house. And then all of a sudden under the park bench he's on, he hears, and he's like, what the fuck? And he looks under the bench and the ghost grabs him and pulls him under and kills him. That's the Grudge. There is no hope to dodge this motherfucker. The guy was like, I don't want nothing to do with this fuck. He never even got within eyesight. He didn't even look at the fucking pictures. Like, the young cop had pictures of, like, the house and shit like that. He's like, I don't want to fucking see it. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. You don't get to decide. You don't get to decide whether or not you get grudged. You're getting grudged. And yeah, the young cop dies too. But the old cop died first. I laughed so loud when that old cop hears. I was like, oh, you son of a bitch. I think he was literally 2 weeks away from retirement, and he wasn't going to blow it. He wasn't going to blow that getting grudged by going to that haunted fucking house, because it kills everybody. He thought he was so smart, and he was. He was like Spoonie in Massacre at Central High. People are getting just torpedoed and blown up at the school. Spoonie in that movie's like, fuck this, I'm going to the beach. It should have worked. Anyway, well, the reason the old cop gets killed by the ghost is at this point in the series, it's like the second or third movie in the series. The whole point of The Grudge is that it's like the land that the house is situated on is spiritually tainted by rage and evil. The evil act that was committed, this multiple murders committed, uh, infects the ground. It's a curse. And the problem, as if that wasn't bad enough, at least in the Japanese folklore of it, that doesn't just go away and it doesn't just sit still. The older something gets, the more powerful it gets. And that's a very strong concept in all kinds of Japanese folklore. The older something is, the more spiritual power or potential, I guess, that it possesses. So the grudge actually is growing because every soul that it claims adds to that negative emotion and that horrible evil and the pain and the anger and shit like that. So what it starts to happen is that you start to get this impression that the stain, so to speak, of evil is starting to grow beyond the bounds of the house. So it's no longer contained inside the walls. It it just starts to become omnipresent. It will eventually consume the earth. Is what it's basically trying to say. There's no defeating it. It's this cycle that it seeps into the ground and it just keeps going, you know. And there may be defeating it, but it ain't easy. If you nuked it, it would just create a big crater in the earth that's infected with evil. In fact, the guy who dropped the nuke would probably be possessed by the grudge because you pissed it off. Nuking it seems like a real good way to get grudged. I would hold a grudge against you if you did that. But yeah, I just ranted and raved about, there's no hope. There's they struggle and they struggle and they're trying to look for a solution and there isn't one. There isn't one. They're all going to die. And the guy's like, yeah. he's like, you, wow, you got, like, I don't expect many Americans to get this. You got this. And I'm like, fuck you. I didn't say fuck you, but it wasn't a bug. It was a feature. But he was like, well done, American sir. My face itches. All right. I don't know what else to play. It's a weird time of the day to play anything. But yeah, now you know about Akamanto, who the toilet paper ghost. I have no idea how that myth gained traction. especially since the offer of red or blue toilet paper. That's not even a thing. Like, if you'd think if it was any kind of actual legend, it would offer you something that exists. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, well, yeah, it's a scare about running out of toilet paper, but you'd think it would be like, I don't know what it would be like. Do you want Charmin or red or blue? There's no such thing as red or blue toilet paper. And then if you accept his offer, he kills you. That's weird too. Like is he offended? But you offered the toilet paper. I don't. Like what? Where do you get off just hanging out, offering people toilet paper? This is a weird gimmick you got, man. I'd love to play Interstate 76, but that is the one game I cannot get running. I have tried for years trying to get Interstate 76 to play. Won't do it. Can't do it. I have tried. No, Good Old Games sells it. It doesn't live stream. It just doesn't. Try it yourself, man. But I wouldn't suggest it. I wouldn't waste the money on it. I mean, you can play it. It'll play fine, but it won't live stream. Nope. You doing a direct capture of the monitor won't work. Tried it. I've tried it all. That's pretty much the only way I could think to do it, Ghost, is to actually like brute force point a camera at the screen, and I'm not doing that. All right, now you're all recommending games, and they're all worthy games, but I am horribly indecisive and depressed beyond belief. So I will go now. But thank you for bearing with me. That was more fun than I thought it would be. I'm not sure how much replay value this has because this kind of seems like one of those games that just kicks you in the balls for the hell of it. And no, that's fun up to a point. I've reached that point. Anyway, have fun, you guys.